And now, part 2 of my top 10 Marvel comic superheroes.
Well, everybody in a place to be. Open up your mind and let your soul be free. I can feel the most high shining on me, so
Number 5 on my list is Iron Man. Iron Man, let me just say, before I was really into comics, this was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. Well, no, not 5. It was like, I guess 3 years ago. I've only really been in comics big time for 2.5 years. But before I was really into comics, my cousin, you see, if you see my other videos, he's on my top 10 superhero movie. He's the Angry Rusky. We have some videos together. Check them out. But my cousin and I, we were talking about how he was talking on and on about his favorite hero that was Iron Man. I'm like, who the heck is Iron Man? I've never even heard of the guy. But after Robert Downey Jr. and Civil War later, everyone knows Iron Man. I mean, and I really like Tony Stark and his entire character. He's just like one of these jerks that you just have to like. You know, he's just like, oh, you were such a jerk. Right on, man. I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's just the way it is. You know, he's Iron Man. You know, I can see a lot of people how they can think that Iron Man is a ripoff of Batman, but Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne are nothing alike. But I just love the armor. It's cool, and it's his character is nice. He goes through his own personal struggles, of course, with alcoholism, and he's just a nice character to watch, and a very interesting one, and one that I will be looking forward to his sequel in about a year. No, this year. It's this year, in about a few months. Yeah. So number 5 is Iron Man.
everybody
Number 4.
Open up your mind and let your soul be free. I can feel the most high shining on me, so everybody.
Number 4 is the coolest X-Man there. Well, just you know what I mean by cool. It's a pun. He's Iceman. You know, he shoots ice. That's basically, he isn't really creative in his name. Like, he doesn't call himself the Icicle, or I don't know, just Ice Pick. I don't know, but Iceman, it works. It works. Okay, I love Bobby Drake. It is Bobby Drake, right? Yeah, it is. What am I saying? Sorry, I just got confused. Thought that I might have confused Bobby Drake with Tim Drake, Robin. So I thought maybe I'm confusing them, but I'm not. It's Bobby Drake. Sorry, and Iceman is just one of the coolest characters. Mostly because, okay, you know, him and the Human Torch are alike in a lot of ways, but one difference, I would never hang out with the Human Torch. Honestly, if Human Torch was real, I would never hang out with the guy. He would get so much on my nerves in his cockiness, and he would get so annoying that I'd just kick him out. I would. But Iceman is a guy that, you know, I would hang out with Iceman. He seems like a cool guy. He seems like he and me would get along. You know, he's a little cocky sometimes, but he takes his responsibility. He tries to do better than he is. He's just a kid with mutant powers. And that's what I really like about him. Moving on to number 3.
Everybody
Number 3.
Open up your mind and let your soul be free. I can feel the most high shining on me, so everybody.
Cyclops in your faces. I mean, I love Cyclops, man. He used to be my number 1 hero when I was growing up. Mostly because everyone else is like, Wolverine, 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 Wolverine. I'm like, Cyclops, 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 Cyclops. I mean, mostly I guess it's because I like going for the nice guy. I cheer for the nice guy, the underdog. Well, not the underdog, but the one that everyone else doesn't cheer for. Like in Pirates of the Caribbean, my favorite character is Will when everyone else is Jack Sparrow. And in X-Men, my favorite character is Cyclops when everyone else's is Wolverine. Okay, not everyone's, but I just love Cyclops. I mean, he was the inspiration for Laser Dude, for my made-up comic book hero. Cyclops was the inspiration for that. If it wasn't for Cyclops, I probably wouldn't have this screen name. I'd probably be Bat-Dude. That would have been bad. But I don't know. I just love Cyclops. I mean, he's such a great character, and he's the leader of the X-Men. That's one thing that everyone else just says, look, it's Wolverine. I'm like, Cyclops is the leader. Listen to him. I mean, sometimes it gets annoying how everyone else goes for Wolverine. Now, I'm not dissing Wolverine. I mean, he's a good character, but Cyclops, in my vision, is the best X-Man. He has so much. He has his problems with he can never take off his glasses, just like me. But no, I'm kidding. He can't take off his glasses, and The only problem I have with Cyclops is that whenever Jean Grey dies or gets injured or is missing, he turns all wussy. He turns all wussy on us. Like, he goes like, oh, I can't do anything without Jean. That's how he's written, not how he is. That's why I'm so happy that now in comics, he's dumped Jean Grey and is now with, Emma Frost. There we go. He's now with Emma Frost. I think that's so... Like, I'm not a humongous fan of Emma, but I'm not a humongous fan of Jean. And the fact that he's finally left Jean, go ahead and die again, Jean. I don't care. I'm with Emma. Of course he's not like that, but I think that's awesome that he's not with Jean anymore. Because, Emma's a blonde. Anyway, so Cyclops goes to number 3.
Well, everybody in a place to be. Open up your mind and let your soul be free. I can feel the most high shining on me, so everybody.
Number 2, the Merc with the mouth, Deadpool. I love Deadpool. I just love Deadpool. He's just such a... This guy came out of nowhere when I never heard of him before until I played Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the first game. And I just started playing, and I saw this character called Deadpool. I'm like, jeez, a guy with blades. You know what? This probably looks like a character that I'm going to fall in love with later, but I'm not even going to try him now. And I didn't try him. It took my friend who came over, and he tried this guy, and we went into the cell, and he's like, whoa, you're looking rather stupid. The scene was some of the S.H.I.E.L.D. soldiers were locked into their own cells, and he's like, whoa, you're looking stupid. Hey, can you let us out? I don't know, pay me $100. $100? You're a hero. You're supposed to save people. He's like, yeah, I know, 200. He's like, you're supposed to save people for free. I charge stupid people. You qualify since you're locked in your own bedroom. 400. He's like, fine, I'll pay it. Just go into the other room. But watch out, there might be traps. Ooh, I don't like traps. The price just went up to 500. And the way the guy said it was just hilarious. And then he said, in case I die, the price goes up to 1,000. I don't know. I just fell in love with the character right there. And I've read Deadpool's just the craziest superhero ever. Unless you count the Creeper. But I don't know. I think Deadpool's even crazier than the Creeper. Because I love reading him in comics. Because he has where a normal superhero has one thought panel where it says what they're thinking. Deadpool has 3. And he's like, what's the plan? What are you... You're supposed to be the one with the plan. We're the same person, you moron. You called yourself a moron. I don't know. It's just funny. Deadpool is just the funniest character in comics ever. And, he kills everyone, so what? He's just hilariously... You gotta love the Merc with the mouth. He is just the best. Second best, I should say. Because now we go on to number 1. Ready? Here we go.
Okay, I tried so hard just to make this a two-parter, but you're gonna have to wait one more video. So just click on part 3, and we'll get going.